What is happening, Magnus? So I hear that Trump had a very spicy interview right here, and he walked out. So I backed it up a little bit, around 6 or 7 minutes. I don't really like to go into stuff without any context, but at the same time, I don't feel like watching the whole interview right now. So this is going viral. Everybody's talking about it. Let's check it out. See why the president walked out.
We're going to motor through this.
But you have to understand, people have been destroyed by crooked politicians, and they should be reimbursed for that.
Do you think anyone who attacked police officers on
Starting out right there, that sounds good, but I haven't, I ain't watched before that, but let's keep going.
January 6th should get taxpayer money?
I wouldn't be inclined to say so, but I have to see it. I can tell you this, 97% of those people, you look at them, the FBI or whoever it was, you had a lot of crooked cops, you had dirty cops. Comey was a dirty cop.
Well,
a guy like Bolton was a dirty
but
cop.
There's no evidence.
Wait a minute. Oh, you think Comey was a straight cop?
People who pleaded guilty to assaulting police
Comey
officers.
was a dirty cop.
No,
they had
the people who
FBI.
assaulted police
Listen to
officers.
me. They had FBI agents ushering them into the building. They had FBI go into the building. Those people walking around, they're looking always in this thing. They weren't in. They were being ushered into the building.
There's no evidence.
You had a bunch of dirty cops, and frankly, what they did was weaponization of our government.
But sir, there's no evidence of that. More than 1,000 people.
No, there's none. You know what you do? Try looking at the tapes one time.
Would you take it off
Look
the
at
table?
the tapes one time.
But 172 people did plead guilty to assaulting police officers.
You know why they pled
Should
guilty?
they be exempt
because they told they were going to jail for
funds?
15 years if they didn't.
Should
They pled guilty
No.
because they were frightened. They went down. They were ushered into a building. Many of them were.
I don't know who's right here, but if that's true, you know what? You know what's weird? The more I watch certain body cam videos and certain, different criminal documentaries, the justice system is weird and convoluted in certain ways. The way certain people plea and don't plea, and technicalities and the way evidence is handled and different stuff like that. So, yeah, I could believe either one of them on this. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, people have, pleaded guilty, but at the same time, why did they do it? So they both could actually be right on this.
Arrested without even going into the building.
You'd be okay with them receiving taxpayer dollars?
The people were destroyed by dirty cops and by weaponization. Many of those people should be compensated. Now,
well, if that's true, if they were destroyed by dirty cops, see, January 6th, I didn't look into that much. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, it was really wild, but it didn't interest me a lot. You know what I mean? To do a deep dive into it. So I don't know what's what, but yeah, I mean, if people's lives were destroyed by crooked cops, I mean, they should be compensated, yeah.
with that being said, as I understand it, the weaponization fund was going to set up a group of people.
But if they were just pieces of trash attacking cops, then they need to pay the price.
People that could be picked by anybody, fair people, smart people, and they will go on an individual case basis.
Okay.
Now, I don't know what's going to happen with the weaponization fund. I love the idea because
Where are they at? Are they by a waterfall or something?
people like you, the fake, dirty press, the crooked press,
this probably here it
people
comes.
like stupid Biden, he's not smart enough to know what's going on, but people that surrounded him, surrounded his beautiful, resolute desk in the Oval Office. What they did to the lives of people, they destroyed people. They sent people to jail who did nothing
All
wrong.
right, just to be very clear, there's no evidence of what you're saying. But let
There's
me
a lot
ask you
of
about
evidence.
Todd Blanche. Let me ask you about
Listen
Todd
to me.
Blanche.
Listen to me.
Let's talk
There's
about Todd
tremendous evidence. There's nothing
It's
but
not been
evidence. The
presented
election
in a
was
court of
rigged.
law.
It was a dirty election.
Mr.
And it's
President,
happening again right now in
You've never
California.
presented evidence.
It's happening
the
right now in
2020 election
California.
was rigged.
Right now, it's look at what's
Where's
happening
the
in
evidence
California.
to that?
It's
The
4
Republicans
days.
are doing well in
California, no, they're not. They're dropping fast because it's a rigged election. Let me tell you, It's 4 days, and they aren't even close
That's
to
how
coming
they-
up
that's
with
how
it.
they count
You know
the
why
votes
they're
in
doing that? Because
California.
they're cheating on the election.
Do you have evidence
They're-
to support
all I have
that?
to do is look. All I have to do is
That's
look.
not
And I
evidence.
listen. And I listen to people. And let's see what happens.
But sir, that's not evidence.
Do you think it's appropriate?
That's how they
that
count
ha-
the votes in
Do you
California.
think it's appropriate that they have an election and 5 days later they're nowhere close to picking a
State and
winner?
local officials acknowledge they are slow. They're urging.
No, they're crooked.
They're urging
They're
the
crooked.
votes to be counted quickly. That's how they vote
They're
in
crooked,
California.
just like you're crooked. Your press is crooked, and Meet the Press is
To
crooked.
be fair, I'm not crooked, but let's
Really?
let's,
You play right into their hands. Then.
let's continue.
You're either crooked or you're stupid.
Let's
You play right into their hands with this. You know that these elections are rigged. Your network knows that they're rigged. You know that I won an election in a landslide, and I got 94% bad press.
But Mr. President,
You know why I
you've
got
never
that?
presented
Because you have no
evidence.
credibility.
But you've never presented evidence that it was rigged. Let's keep talking about. I want to talk about Todd.
You have more evidence. There's more evidence than ever presented.
Let's talk
Your
about.
elections
You
in
went
this
to
country, we're
court.
like a third world country.
But, sir-
Your elections are crooked, and you're crooked, and Meet
Mr.
the Press is crooked,
Mr.
and so
President-
is ABC, and CBS, and CNN.
But, Mr. President-
You're one-sided crooked networks. Right, let's call it quits.
Going
I've
off.
had enough. Thank you, darling. Have a good time.
Mr. President, let's please. I traveled all the way to Wisconsin.
I've
I
sat in the
traveled
rain with
all.
you.
I know. I
Sat in
traveled
the rain
all the
with
way
you
to
for an hour.
Wisconsin.
On and
Oh,
off
it's
in the rain.
raining.
And I've given you
Outside,
enough time.
or
You want to straighten
over
out
there.
your press, because you know what?
Mr.
A
President,
country can never be
We
great
traveled
with a dishonest
listen,
press.
we
Come on,
traveled
let's go.
all the way to Wisconsin for this interview.
All right. Excuse me, there. I even gave it the soft touch on the shoulder.
I spoke with President Trump on Saturday, and we both acknowledged the complications during the interview posed by the rain. He agreed to sit down with me for another Meet the Press interview.
Really?
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated.
Okay. Good Lord. Well, guess I'll have to sit down and watch the full thing at some point. I don't know what to say. I really don't. I really don't know what to say. I assume there's people that are going to defend him. And so he was absolutely right and that they are crooked. And he was right to walk out on her and call her out and call her crooked. And I'm sure there's people that are going to say he's a rampaging lunatic. You know, people always, say that about him. So but I had to check it out and find out what the hell was going on. So at this point, it is what it is. I just want all of these wars and conflicts to cease. I like the gas prices to come down. I would like all of these food prices to come down. And someone actually, I think they sent me a clip of him talking about the whole income tax thing. I'll take a look at that. And if he gets that done, oh boy, could you imagine? Anyway, post comments down below. Let me know if there's any details that I need to know. Maybe some details I may have missed. Stuff like that. I do a lot, so I do appreciate when people fill me in on stuff that I've missed or don't know. All right? Thanks. 10 million subscribers. Woo!